Here's the quickest tip you'll ever see for a way to fix a photograph that is just underexposed. The flash didn't go off, or maybe you chose not to use the flash, but exposure was off. And you could try, this is not the quick part by the way, you could try things like auto levels. Oh yeah, that's much better. Undo. Or maybe auto color. Not so much. Or maybe even, oops, auto contrast. A little better, but you know what? Personally, I start with this one because it's so quick. Command or Control J to duplicate the layer. Change the blend mode to screen. It will lighten everything. Then if you duplicate again, it'll duplicate not only the layer, but the fact that it's in screen mode, so that it will multiply the effect of the screen. And you could do this multiple times. Of course, if it goes too far, you could always lower the opacity of the last copy you just did. Now, the beauty of this technique is it works, of course, not only for the entire image as we did here, or you could also do it in just a rough selection. So, for example, I want to keep the tree just as it is. So I'm going to do a very, as you can see and will agree to, this is a very rough selection. I'm going to feather that by holding down right-clicking on Windows or Control-click on the Mac to bring up a little pop-up menu and choose Feather, maybe around 12. And then I'm going to, so I want to keep the tree pretty much as is. I'm going to choose Inverse and then duplicate that and change the blend mode to screen. See what that does. Okay, and maybe duplicate that a couple times. So as you can see, it not only works for the whole image, but parts of the image as well. In fact, you could take this to any extent you wanted to. Even after you had done this, you could say, well, now this part here, specifically, I want this painting on the wall to be a little brighter. So I'll just select just that one part, duplicate it. Now it's already in screen mode, and it gives away the fact that my selection was a little off, but again, I could certainly fix that. But see how easy it is just by making either duplicating the whole layer or making a selection, changing the mode to screen, you can lighten things very quickly. It's pretty cool. You know, a few people commented on my holiday pictures and complimented my son on his afro and said, where did he get that hair? Well, I think it's fairly obvious he got it from me. I'm Dave Cross. See you next time.